Good evening, everyone. Welcome to season 2, episode 4 of the Ear Hustling podcast. As always, you got your boy James here in Princeton. Princeton, what's going on, man?
What's happening? Doing all right today?
I'm doing great. I've been looking forward to this show all week. So listen, we're
Me as
gonna
well.
do an all-time draft, basketball draft. We're looking forward to it. I say we just jump right on in. We got 7 GMs here, and we're gonna do a draft. So this is gonna be fun. So we've already predetermined who's the draft order, and what I would like to do is maybe get a couple of picks in, and then stop and kind of chat with people and just learn a little about them and all that stuff. I think the first few picks is gonna tell a lot about everyone. What you think, Prince?
I think it's going to really determine the first few is like the benchmark. That's your core, your build around. Anything else from there is it's give or take.
This is true. This is true. Well, listen, 10 rounds, actually 11 rounds. The last piece of uh direction was we was gonna pick a coach. So you can pick the coach anywhere you want. It does not have to be in the last round, but let's see how these GMs think. So first on the clock, and the rule was, let's tell everyone the rule too. Everyone had to come up with a team name. If they didn't have a team name, one was going to be given to them. So we've auto selected a couple of names already. So welcome to the first pick. I know he's going to love this team name, the Brownies. So Brownies, you're up. Who you got first pick? Let's see how these GMs think. So first on
Uh-oh.
You there, sir?
All right, can y'all hear me? It's going
Yep, I hear
crazy.
you. Did you make
You're
your
good.
selection? I sure didn't hear it.
Yeah, 23 for me. 23, MJ.
You said who, Alvin?
Jordan,
Jordan.
MJ.
Oh, man.
Jordan. Wait, James, did you tell them the changes that we made?
I guess traveling this week, I totally forgot. Y'all, I apologize. We had changed this at the last minute and changed this to a WNBA draft. So this is an all-time WNBA. No, we're kidding. We're kidding. All right, Michael Jordan.
I'll be ready for that though. I will be all ready for that one.
You
Too.
ready for that, Courtney?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's next
right
week's.
on it.
All right, first pick went to Michael Jordan, to the Brownies. Michael Jordan. Soleil, you are up next with the second pick. The Las Vegas High Rollers.
Going with Magic.
Magic Johnson.
It's a good pick.
Very good pick.
Yeah. All right. I am here representing the rare breeds, and I gotta go with the guy. Gotta go with Kobe.
It's a very good pick.
And next is
No
a team
bad
that
picks.
did not pick a name either. So he is called the Head Scratchers, and that will be Mr. Eric.
You know what? I think I'm going to go with LeBron.
Wow.
That's
Awesome.
a pick.
All right.
I won't say a good pick, but
I feel a certain way about LeBron, but you can't deny the talent. You can't deny that the man can pretty much do anything on the court when he feels like it. So, I mean, hell, he's a top 10 player of all time. So you got to go with Brian.
Got to go with LeBron. Okay. All right. Representing the Ball Hawks, Chris.
Kareem.
All right. Mr. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mr. Skyhook, Lost Art. Now we got a very interesting name. We got Team Amazing.
Thank you.
And that's
right,
Princeton.
All right, my bad.
So
You back, Alvin.
yes, sir. Yes, you are. I'm gonna go with the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry.
You're gonna say me.
Oh, greatest, not worst.
Wow. All right. Courtney representing the C4s.
Wow, some names just fell right to me. I'm gonna go with Wilt Chamberlain.
You know, one of the longtime listeners, viewers of the Ear Hustling podcast is Adam Bresler, and he would love that pick. I'm pretty sure that Wilt would have definitely been going to him if he was here.
Definitely.
So before we snake back around, Courtney, why don't you take a minute to introduce yourself? And I know you got a podcast and you've been on the show before. We've got a lot of friendly faces here. So why don't you tell the people about your podcast and about you?
Yeah, Courtney Harden, my name. Podcast is called The Real Deal with Courtney Harden. You can check it out on all podcast platforms, Spotify, Google Play. Basically, it's mostly all sports podcast, but we get into a lot of different things, a lot of different topics. Always have great guests. So yeah, just follow at Get the Real Deal on all social media platforms.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely checked out a few shows and definitely great content there. So Courtney, appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you. Appreciate
no problem. So we're coming around to round 2. You get first pick, sir. Who you got?
Gotta go with Tim Duncan.
Who?
Timmy Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
All right.
Wow.
Princeton, I would say tell the people about yourself, but they already know you. Team Amazing, you're up.
Thank you. I'm going to have to go with Shaq.
Good pick. Chris and the Ball Hawks.
I actually had this guy as my first pick, and then things changed up. So I'm taking Larry Bird.
I was considering.
That's who was on my radar for the next pick.
Well, you're gonna have a deeper radar, sir.
No. I love Larry Legend. No, but I've got some folks. So
all
I'm
right. Well,
too terribly
Who's next on
disappointed.
your list?
We're gonna go with Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay. Someone help me out on Olajuwon. Oh, I got it.
Hey, we don't know.
You could just put down the dream.
No, I'll go with Hakeem Olajuwon. All right, I got the spelling. I got this private school money. The rare breeds. I am up next. You know what? I am gonna go with KD.
That's a pretty early KD pick.
Yeah, well,
I think KD's a top 10 all-time talent. So
top 10, top 15. Yep.
it was either him or Mark Price, so I decided KD.
You did all right with that.
Mark Price. Wow.
Soleil, you're up.
You actually stole my pick there. That sucks.
You're welcome.
Since the top 2 shooting guards are off the board, I'm going to go with number 3, Dwayne Wade.
Hell, I forgot about Dwayne
agree,
Wade. Ain't been that long since he retired either.
No, it hasn't.
Good pick.
How quickly they forget about the greats.
Right. The Bronnies. Alvin, you're up.
Greek freak, baby.
Ooh.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's Giannis. Anyone know how to spell that last name off the top of your head?
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, never mind. All right.
I can barely pronounce it.
Right? Greek freak. That's I got you. That's all I got for you. Bronny's. You know what? I am sorry. I got away from something. After Courtney introduced himself, Chris, let's go back to you. I think this might be the first time you're actually on the show, isn't it?
It is.
Well, welcome, sir.
Yeah, thanks, man.
We normally do something special for first timers. Princeton usually get on the table and dance, but we're not doing that this time.
Not enough time.
So welcome to the show, sir. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I mean, just a huge sports fan. I love basketball is probably my favorite. me and you, I think we got to know each other over some football and some pro wrestling originally. Huge pro wrestling fan. Just all over sports. Grew up with, Dad was a huge sports fan, even though he's a Cowboys fan. They still counts as football. So,
I'm sorry.
But, hey, I can't say much. I'm a Falcons fan. We all know where that's at. So, but
Lions
anyway,
fan.
They still have a team.
Oh, I knew Alvin was going to chime in. I knew it.
What did Pistons say?
Princeton didn't say anything. Alvin just busted out loud. Actually, no, I don't know if Princeton did or not, but Alvin busted out loud.
I said I didn't realize the Falcons still had a team.
Oh,
I'll take that for right now.
Right.
About 2 more years, and then we'll talk.
Well, Chris, welcome to the team, man. Definitely, or to the show. Definitely happy to have you. I'm trying to greet the next person on my team to my team, but welcome to the show. Eric, longtime viewers, longtime listeners definitely know you, but why don't you take time to introduce yourself, sir?
I'm Eric Smith.
All right, that's all the time we have.
Yeah, that's about all the time we got. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, Eric Smith used to co-host a show with James, co-hosting the Charles Richardson podcast, which comes on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 to 9. An all-around sports fan. It's good to be back in the saddle with you, James, and it's good to see everybody.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. That's tough.
Yep, it is. It is, but it is what it is.
Yep. Awesome. Cool beans. Soleil, I don't know how many times you've been on the show. We're not gonna count. You designated yourself a while ago, and definitely have to agree. First lady of the Ear Hustling podcast. Introduce yourself again, ma'am.
That's right, first lady of the podcast. I don't know. I think everybody knows who I am. I live out in Vegas, hence the name, Las Vegas High Rollers. We're going to win this thing. Known James since we were both in diapers. And
wow.
Yeah, excited to be back on here and school the boys in my draft of the ultimate team. So, yeah.
Awesome. Welcome back. And the Brownies, Alvin, you've been on the show before as well. Last time you was on, we talked basketball, talking basketball now. Next time we have you on the show is when the Lions make the playoffs and win the Super Bowl. And we're going to talk about that.
So he's not coming back on the show?
Is that going to be 10 years? That 10 years from now?
It very well may be.
I hope I got Wi-Fi by then.
Welcome to the show. Tell us a little about yourself.
What's up, people? Al Goodlow, cousin of James and Frank. What's up, fam?
What's up?
Just a sports fan. You know what I'm saying? Always glad to chime in and watch and comment. So always happy to be a part of it. And I'm a heavy Detroit sports fan, except that one team that one team. But yeah, go Tigers, go Pistons, go Wings, and that is.
You're missing one. You're missing one, but we're gonna work on that album.
But you know what? He's missing the Michigan Panthers. That's who he's missing.
Wow.
I knew it was a football team somewhere.
Wow. You're gonna get love.
Hey James, did you tell everyone what the prize was for when we deemed the best team drafted today was?
I didn't. Why don't you enlighten them, sir?
The winner, who we deem is the best team from this draft, actually gets a lap dance from James himself.
Wow.
Yes. So,
well, I definitely will be coming in number 7.
Yes, I'm losing already.
Thanks, Prince. Way to make me win.
Second place. Yeah, first loser.
Yes.
Oh man. All right, moving on to round 3. Brownies, you're back up.
From the original Bad Boys, give me Zeke, man. Got to run with Zeke.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Michael
Nice.
Jordan and Isaiah Thomas.
Boy, there's a fight there.
Right.
Not gonna be good
All right.
communication.
High rollers, you're up.
So many choices. I'm gonna go way back. Let's go with Jerry West.
Jerry
Logo.
West, the logo. When you said you was gonna go way back, I thought you was gonna return the favor and steal my pick since I stole yours the last round. I'm gonna go way back as well and get Mr. Bill Russell.
Mm.
All right. Well, I guess I'll continue with the theme and go way back and get Oscar Robertson.
Chris and the Ballhawks.
Dr. J.
Ooh, very nice.
Princeton,
All
are you
right.
gonna keep in tradition and go old school too?
Heavens no, heavens no. Someone's got to break the mold here. Someone's got to bring some sense, some semblance to all this picking. I'm gonna go with Dirk.
Oh, good one.
Very good. Very
I thought he
good.
was gonna fall to me, man.
All right. Courtney and the C4s.
Oh man, I was gonna go with Dirk too, but
Don't you hate that?
yes, the pick before too. Good
It's
pick.
like right there.
Yep. I'm gonna go with Kevin Garnett.
Mm.
Good one. Good one.
All right. You are back up. Round 4 kicks off, Courtney.
All right. Okay, round 4. Give me. We'll go with Allen Iverson.
Nice. Team amazing.
Thank you. I'm trying to not just draft names. I'm actually trying to draft a cohesive team with winning in mind. So with that being said, I'm going to go with Ray Allen.
That 3-point line gonna be dangerous.
The second best shooter of all time.
And the best shooter of all time on the same team.
All right, Chris and the Ballhawks.
Charles Barkley.
Chuck. Head scratchers.
Karl Malone.
He was on my short list for the next pick, but I always come in with 2 picks at least. So thank you, sir, for taking him. I'm going to get some shooting, and I'll get Reggie Miller.
Mm.
Oh.
I was considering him.
Third
What'd you
best
say?
shooter.
Yeah, third best. I'll take it. Las Vegas
Who
High
was it?
Rollers. What was that?
Oh, I see it. Reggie Miller. All right, my bad.
Oh, yeah.
Like my last 4 picks just went, so but that's
Wow.
okay. I'm sticking to my game plan. I had a vision of my team in mind and what we're going to be good at. So it's okay if I don't get those guys. So I'm going to go with Scottie Pippen.
Huh? Hey, Pippen Jr.
At the rate he playing, he may wind up being somebody's top pick in the near future. That boy in summer league is looking nice.
He was balling. Yeah.
So I guess the Bronny's got to pick Bronny.
Oh, no, he been gone. Did somebody got him?
No, I'm
Yo, he's
talking
talking about
about
Bronny
Give
Jr.,
me
right?
Bronny Jr.
No.
you up,
Scottie
Alvin.
Pippen out.
Yep,
I
Scottie
was looking
Pippen
at
just left.
Yeah, give me Melo, man.
Mm.
Oh, Princeton.
That was my next pick. That was my next pick.
I'm surprised he wasn't your first pick, Princeton.
Right.
I got to think with my GM brain.
Oh, okay. Because we know you couldn't breathe without without Melo once upon a time.
In his prime, he could probably compete with anyone on this list.
Yeah, he
Anyone,
could.
huh?
Scoring wise, yeah. Defense, yeah, okay.
Damn near everyone on this list will go past him on defense.
Yeah.
Hell, I might can go past him on defense.
Ooh.
The only time he runs fast is when he was chasing Lala. That's the only time that Carmelo ever ran.
All right, so rounding out the starting lineup, Bronny, you're back up.
Give me David Robinson.
Admiral.
It's a good pick.
Yep. Slaying the Las Vegas High Rollers.
I'm going to go with James Harden.
My cousin.
Right.
You didn't
Your
pick
team will
him?
be good up until the playoffs.
Yeah. I wasn't picking no Harden. I know better.
He'll come off the bench. He'll be all right. He's good.
Oh man. All right. So as I said when we first introduced this idea, not thinking traditional lineups, and I am not on this next pick, and I'm thinking prime Tracy McGrady.
T-Mac.
I do like it. Yeah, T-Mac was a dog.
Yes, he was.
Head scratchers.
I need some shooting. Let's go with Klay Thompson.
Oh, good one.
Man. Got cheated out the
Earlier
top
than I
75.
expected.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Ball Hawks.
Stockton.
Good distributor. All right. Team amazing.
I am actually excited. This person is still on the board. I think it really rounds out my starting five. I'm going to go with Kawhi.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
The claw. The claw.
Yeah, the claw, right?
I hope you get them healthy.
Right.
Hey.
Right?
Game management. Sit out a few games.
Yeah.
C4s.
Jason Kidd.
You know what? I really strongly considered him.
I was thinking about that.
Yep, I strongly considered him at my point guard, but I decided to let someone else run point. Great pick. All right, let's take a quick break, y'all, and examine our starting five and see who has an early lead. Hopefully, we can talk about this objectively and not just be in love with our own teams. Let's start out with the C4s.
Could you
C4s? Why don't you, if you have a list or if you can see the screen, why don't you walk us through your roster?
Yeah. Got size, defense. I'm lacking shooting, definitely. But Wilt, Tim Duncan, KG, that front court. I don't know how people are going to score on that front court. And then you got J. Kidd and Allen Iverson. So I like it. Just like I said, I'm lacking the shooting. Wish I would have got somebody like Ray Allen or even Reggie Miller because I know Curry was going to go early. So, yeah, that's it. I think I'm just lacking shooting.
Okay. Princeton, what you think about your roster?
Man, honestly, I don't mean to brag, but I think I'm definitely in first place right now. As you can see, there was a very key theme with my team, and we're in the modern day. We're in modern day NBA. It's all about shooting. 3 points is worth more than 2 points. So I had to get all the greatest shooters, and then I made sure that we get the center position down packed. That's why I wanted to get Shaq, secure that hole, and Kawhi Leonard for those defensive stops when we go against a strong offensive player on the other team. So I feel like it's really well-rounded, and we're gonna play 4 out, 1 inside, and we're gonna shoot the lights out.
Well, I didn't tell you we're playing 80s rules. So
no 3-point
We're
line.
playing 80s rules. I'm winning.
Right. No blood, no foul. All right, Chris, you just said if we're playing 80 rules, you winning. So what's your roster looking like?
Man, I just wanted something. I wish I already got a little bit more shooting. I kind of agree with C4s, right? I got Larry, but outside of Larry, you know, we putting the ball on the ground and driving and being physical. And so maybe we can pick up a shooter or two on the second half of this draft.
Awesome. All right. Rare breeds. I mean, Kobe, Black Mamba. I mean, what can you really say? I think that's the pick of the draft. Forget everybody else. I said unbiased. My bad. I'm happy with my roster. I wish I had a legitimate point guard, but Kevin Durant could push the ball up, no problem. Kobe, of course, can. Bill Russell, I'm happy with him in the middle. Like other people said, I would have loved to have somebody else, but he's a winner, so I'll go with him. Reggie is definitely going to shoot the lights out. Kevin Durant can shoot anywhere on the floor, so I'm pleased with the way my roster's turning out. Las Vegas High Rollers, what you think about your roster?
I'm loving it. There's a player that I would have loved to have gotten, but I think my strategy has been executed well. I wanted Magic, great leader, to be the point guard. The High Rollers, we're going to get out there and run. We're going to mid-range you to death with Wade and West. We got Harden in the corner shooting threes if you need to. Pippen will take out your best wing player on the defensive side. So it's going the way that I want, and I'm excited for these next 5 picks. It's really going to come together and make my team the best.
So I want to address something you just said. And
can I just
real
add
quick
in there?
Oh,
yeah.
And let me say, this is not my starting 5. So this is just pick players.
Oh,
The starting 5 will come together
Fair.
based on matchups.
Okay.
So about the matchups, yep.
Well, I do have a question, but
okay.
Prince, sound like you said you had something.
What's up?
Prince,
I was
you
just
got
going to
something?
say, I don't know, maybe I've been watching a different – yeah, can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, maybe I'm watching it. Harden never just sat in the corner and shot threes. But
Oh no,
maybe I'm watching a different game.
On my team, he does. Yeah, and with Magic being the leader, it's Magic's team. It's not Harden's team. He's going to do what Magic wants him to do.
Okay.
So while all the other teams are shooting 3-pointers, if there's a long miss, Magic's going to get it, and they're going to run it. I'm going to kill you.
Yep, greatest point guard of all time.
Yeah.
So Soleil, you've definitely sparked some conversation here. So I got a question for you.
Sure.
You said, and I wish I could roll back tape. You said Scottie Pippen's going to lock down other wing players. So just to the rest of the panel, do we see Scottie Pippen locking down Giannis, KD, LeBron? Who else we got here? Kawhi. Well, maybe Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi is a wing. McGrady.
Do we see Pippen locking down all those guys? What did the panel think on that?
Slowing down, maybe a little bit. Depends on if he gets a headache.
It's the first 5 picks. There's 5 picks to go.
He might not lock him down, but
I have a strategy.
He'll pester and bother him for sure.
I mean, don't sleep. Pippen was a monster defensively.
No, he was definitely. He was. All right.
I think I could see him doing some work. No, I was just saying I could see him doing some work. He'll have to make up for James Harden.
Y'all just wait.
Wow.
Y'all wait.
Wait. We should put this on 2K and see what happens.
Hey, the house always wins. I'm in Vegas. We're gonna win. The house wins.
Bronnies, let's hear about your roster.
Oh man. Well, first off, I had to go off get Jordan first. So right there, Jordan, Giannis, the next pick. Definitely, multiple MVPs, multiple defensive player of the years. So defense, Isaiah obviously got the intensity, got the heart. Great point guard, great facilitator. Melo, the defense ain't the best, but everybody else should pretty much make up for slacking. Because he gonna give it to you on the offense, and ain't too many people gonna be able to, stop it. Slow him down, yeah. And then David Robinson, the Admiral. I feel like that was, there's a lot of people slept on David Robinson, so that's definitely a good, middle piece to hold down. So I think I got a pretty well-rounded team, and still got a couple of things that I'm working on in the background. Hopefully, I can grab a couple of my other people, but definitely think it's a well-rounded team. offense and defense.
Awesome. Now, what I would like to do now is let everyone say what team that they think is leading the way, other than your own. So, Bronny, let's start with you.
Hey, before you start, I didn't get an opportunity to comment on my team.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, my bad. Head scratchers. What you think about your team?
Well, apparently you don't think much of them.
I mean, apparently not, but it's okay. I my bad, sir. My bad.
Well, I actually think I got a pretty good team that's above average both offensively and defensively. So, if we play in traditional basketball, you got Carmelo down over in the block. It's hard to stop Carmelo in the low post or the mid-range game. Of course, you got LeBron. He's got an all-around game. Hakeem, most block shots in NBA history. So we definitely got an anchor there. Oscar Robinson, the first big guard, the first triple-double machine. So I think that we've got, the guard position on like between him and Clay. Shortest person in my starting lineup, 6'5".
All right, awesome. All right, so Bronny, which team stands out to you right now other than yours?
The team that I'd be most afraid to play, I gotta say, will be the head scratchers.
Okay.
I think that'll be the thing I'll be the most, have to prepare for the most. Still easy work though. But.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get a game of 2K going now for that one.
Soleil, which team sticks out most to you?
Yeah, I gotta say the head scratcher. That was a compelling argument. Versatile. Yeah, really, really strong effort so far through 5.
Okay. Rare Breeds. I'm not just doing it because he's my co-host, but I think Team Amazing has the roster that sticks out most to me. That shooting is just deadly, so they stick out most to me. Head scratchers.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And then not to mention the fact you got the most, in my opinion, the most dominating big man, in the history of the league, so in Shaq. So yeah, that definitely is a strong roster to me. Head scratchers, who you got other than your own?
Team Amazing. Yeah, I have to go with Princeton's group. It's got size, shooting. Going to the free throw line. Look at like Steph, Dirk, and Ray Allen. I mean, it's like walking 90% from the line. Other than Shaq's free throw shooting, I really don't see a weakness with that team.
All right. The Ball Hawks.
So I'm picking the Bronnies because, Jordan and the Greek Freak are enough, right? But then you add in Isaiah. Yeah, Carmelo doesn't play any defense. We all understand that. But everything else is there. Everybody's got like one weakness. I think they got, Carmelo's defense, he can overcome that with Jordan and the Greek Freak.
Okay. Team Amazing. Princeton. All right, we'll come back to him. Courtney and the C4s.
I actually like the Ball Hawks. I like that balance he's got with, traditional center. To me, the best center ever, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And I love Bird, Barkley. He's got size, got a little bit of shooting with Bird. And Stockton was one of the most pure point guards we've seen. Barkley could score inside. Yeah, I like his team.
Okay, awesome. Kristen, are you back? I don't know if we lost.
Yeah, I think I'm back now.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go actually with the Bronnies as well, just because there's a lot of size on that team. I think defensively they would make a problem for all my shooters.
All right. So it looks like it got a 3-team race right now. Las Vegas High Rollers, Rare Breeds, and C4. It sounds like we got a little work to do. So C4s, you're back up. Let's kick off the second half of this draft, round 6.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
Nice.
Team amazing.
I want to show up some perhaps defensive holes we may have. I'm going to go with Gary Payton.
Okay. All Hawks.
Elgin Baylor.
Elgin Baylor. Head scratchers.
Vince Carter.
Nice.
Good pick.
Did someone have a question? I got an answer. I'll go with Paul Pierce. High rollers.
Boo.
Dame Lillard.
Nice.
Dang.
Dollar time.
The Brownies.
Let me get Luca, man.
Oh,
that was going to be my next pick.
that was nice.
That was going to be my next pick.
I'm sure I misspelled that. Oh, it's the other way. There we go. All right. Yeah, very nice pickup. Brownies, you back up.
Prime time, give me Grant Hill.
My ankle. Okay.
You
Las Vegas High Rollers.
See, this is where the strategy comes in. So y'all was picking on Pippen, thinking he can't do anything. Give me Dennis Rodman.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that pick too.
Yep. Well, no argument
As
for
long
me.
as Madonna's not around, he's good.
Right?
All right, rare breeds. I'm not gonna lie, I was not ready. I'm too busy typing. I will go with. What was the penalty if I pick someone that's already been picked?
Well, you
Huh?
you forfeit 2 picks.
Oh, okay. In that case, I am gonna go with. Snap. You know, I'll get a backup center. I'll go Patrick Ewing.
Oh,
Good.
it's a good solid pick. I want somebody who's got some versatility in my front court. Let's go with Rasheed Wallace.
Nice.
All right, Ball Hawks.
Moses Malone.
Good pick.
Team amazing.
I'm going to go with someone I feel has been underrated just because of their recent play, but still all-time player, Russell Westbrook.
I don't know if anyone noticed, but I started typing.
As long as you don't ask me to shoot, you good to go.
Right? C4s.
Got to get some shooting. Chris Mullen.
Oh, yeah, you got some shooting there too. Very nice.
They did. All right, you're back up, C4s.
Manu Ginobili.
All right, team amazing.
What was that last pick?
Manu
Oh,
Ginobili.
Manu Ginobili. All right. I am going to go with a backup center, but one that can still do similar to the starter. I'm going to go Dwight Howard.
God damn it.
I was wondering who was going to be the first person to say it.
Ball Hawks.
So I need shooting too. So I'm going to take Pistol Pete Maravich.
Mm,
You know what?
they're going back.
Head scratchers.
Steve Nash.
Now, are you going Steve Nash player or Steve Nash coach?
I'm going Steve Nash player. He's
I figured, but I just wanted to ask. I just thought I'd ask. You know, I'm gonna go with a big man that can get the job done. Let's go back to Sean Kemp.
Oh, man, the Rain Man. Woo!
I
Damn,
swear
I
that
forgot about
was
Sean Kemp.
throw for my pick.
Las
I
Vegas
came
High
upstairs
Road.
to make a drink, and y'all done messed me all up.
So how much time do we have on the pick?
A minute, Princeton. What did you say?
1 minute.
I
1
might
minute.
take
Who's it on?
Hmm.
It's on Las Vegas High Rollers.
Let's see.
But you better be thinking of it.
Oh yeah, I'm on it.
So I need a big. So let's go with Anthony Davis.
Street clothes.
That's right.
Street clothes. Yes.
Well, hey, when he's healthy, he's a monster.
Yeah, those 30 games he plays, good.
What made you?
A good 30.
The Bronnies.
Says y'all, man, I feel like y'all cherry picking somehow, mentally. But give me the next big man that I want. Give me Ben Wallace.
All right.
No
Can
offense.
you back up?
Back up.
Yes, sir.
Let me get Dominique.
Ooh,
Oh man.
I thought he was gonna
Excellent.
slip. Ah,
Excellent pick. I'm surprised he lasted that long.
me too.
If he played a little bit more defense, he wouldn't have.
Yep.
Well, in that case, then Carmelo shouldn't even have been drafted.
That's a different story.
Should have been the
there.
last pick.
No, that's too much offense to let go, though. Seriously.
Las Vegas High Rollers.
All right, I'm going to take another minute. Let's go. Let me get his name down here. Let's go Alonzo Mourning.
So, okay.
All right. I haven't been a homer yet. Now it's time. I'm gonna get a guard that can definitely score and definitely can play some D. Joe D.
Joe D.
Nice.
Okay.
Knew it was
Excellent
coming
pick.
soon.
Right? You got three. Well, Soleil, are you a Piston fan?
Yeah.
I thought so, but I wasn't sure. So you got 4 Pistons fans on here. So I'm not surprised. There's a lot of Pistons that's gone. Head scratchers, you're up.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Forgot about my man James Worthy.
Yeah.
Big game James.
I was
All
wondering.
Hawks.
Earl Monroe.
From Monroe. Team amazing.
I'm gonna break the mold here, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my coach. I'm gonna get Greg Pop.
Nice.
Oh,
Awesome. C4s.
Clyde Drexler.
Good pick. You're back up, sir.
I'm gonna get my coach too now. Phil Jackson.
Team amazing.
I'm gonna go Paul George.
All Hawks.
You said Ball Hawks, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll go my coach too, and I'll go Red Auerbach.
Yeah. Sure. I'm sure I butchered that, but okay. Head scratchers.
You know what? I'm going to go with Jokic.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah,
Rare
that
breed.
one slipped up under the radar. The current MVP.
Two-time.
Yeah, I can't believe that I got him this late.
I did.
All right. I'm gonna go with my coach
I
as
did.
well.
Great pick. That's a pick.
And I'm gonna go with Steve Kerr. High rollers.
I need a backup point, so we're going to go with Morant.
Ah,
Nice.
ja.
Damn.
Ja? Wow. Didn't expect him to be here. Didn't expect him to be here.
Well, hey, I mean, he's probably the most athletic person in an entire field. You can debate with Magic and not Magic with Michael and Kobe, but yeah, that dude is like super athletic.
All right. We got the Bronnies.
Rounded out with a big. Give me Paul Gasol.
Paul Gasol. All right.
Mm.
And you're gonna go Mark next. Go ahead and get his brother.
Coach up next.
Oh yeah.
That's our last pick. Give me Jerry Sloan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Las Vegas High Rollers.
I haven't. Oh, I guess I did pick Rodman. Let's get his coach, Chuck Daly.
Chuck Daly. So what I love about how this worked out is
Actually, you know what? Did somebody take Phil Jackson?
they did.
I did.
Okay, I got Chuck then. Not bad.
So I like where this played out because with the Bronnies and the High Rollers not picking their coach, that guaranteed me to get my last guy that I wanted, and I got to give us the big shot.
Oh, I thought we had to get a coach.
We did. No, we did. But I'm saying
Chauncey-
since you guys
Oh,
left it.
Chauncey.
Yeah, I got you.
Chauncey Billups.
Is that Chauncey the coach or is that Chauncey the
Well,
The
considering
NBA
I already
champ.
have Steve Kerr, the coach,
Steve Kerr was also a player?
but I announced him as my coach.
Got to represent.
Now, head scratchers, since you chose Steve Nash as your player, now you are forced to take a coach at this point, sir.
Hey, I'm happy with that choice. As far as a coach, let me see. Since Sloan was already taken, Auerbach, Greg, Pop
Ty
was
Lewis still
already
there.
taken. No. Man, let me think. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the old Boston coach, KC Jones.
Okay. All right. Ball Hawks.
Guy probably shouldn't be on this list, but I'm picking him because he shot threes good and he's part of my childhood and youth. Glenn Rice.
Oh, Michigan
He
man.
was a
Actually,
shooter.
It's a pretty good pick. He was a shooter.
Mhm.
Yeah. Last Michigan national championship team, I believe, in '89.
Yep.
Team amazing.
I'm gonna go with another guy that probably shouldn't be on this list, but I want to stick with the theme that I got going on of shooting, spreading the floor out. I'm gonna go Kevin Love.
It's a solid pick, though. You need a guy like K Love.
I looked at him a couple times, but it just didn't work out. C4s.
All right, I need a backup center. I got a lot of bigs, but I'm gonna go with Bill Walton.
Awesome. All right, so that rounds out the 11 rounds. So at this point, let's start here.
Hey, I have a
C4.
question real quick. With all the Pistons fans How did that make it to the last pick?
What's that?
Okay, I'm good.
Now there's a couple of great Pistons that didn't get picked up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Are we finished with all of the selections?
Yeah.
Before I start running my mouth.
yeah.
I looked at Dave Bean. I
Yep.
looked at Bob Lanier.
Yep.
I mean, those are the only two that I really looked at outside of people picking up Rodman and Wallace. You know, I picked up Sheed. I know this Rip didn't get picked up. Hell, I would
Right.
even thought about Vinnie Johnson coming off the bench.
So as far as Dave Bing and who's the other Piston you said?
Bob Lanier.
Bob Lanier.
Bob Lanier.
My personal opinion is, Alvin, I can't speak for you, but I'm gonna take a shot at this. Guys like Alvin, myself, Princeton. I consider Princeton a basketball historian. He loves basketball. He's been watching it for years and watch older players. They really wasn't big, sexy names ever in our era, I should say. So when you talk about greats, those aren't greats that you talk about. So I'm going to say, at least for myself, I never saw Dave Bing play. I saw highlights,
Right.
and so it's kind of hard to get excited over someone that you really didn't hear a whole lot about. So that's my take on him.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to see Dave Bing play
I'm
and
sure.
to see Bob Lanier play. So I guess it's a little different for me because my eyeball test. I mean, Bob Lanier was a bully.
See, there's so many jokes I can crack there. Mainly about your age.
You should be so lucky as to see my age. That's what you need to strive for.
Sounds like you should be lucky that you can still see your age.
Hey, I can write 51 on a paper every day and see it. So but that's all right though. You'll get there one day, James.
I will. It's gonna come soon, but I'm still not gonna see Dave Bing play. Do you remember the old Olympia Theater arena?
No, actually, I don't. I think that was just outside of my scope.
I'm surprised. So anyway, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yes, it definitely is. It definitely is. But hey,
what other surprises are out there that didn't get picked?
Clyde Frazier didn't get picked.
Mhm.
That's a
Yeah,
huge
I thought about
surprise. I thought about it too. I really did.
Um,
I'm surprised, like some of the current players.
Iceman didn't get picked.
Yeah,
No,
Iceman.
he did. Clyde
Didn't
Drexler.
somebody get this one?
I picked Drexler.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know with Joker getting picked, I'm surprised nobody picked up Joel Embiid either.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
about it. I thought about it, but I had him down. But I took Ben Wallace over Embiid. That may be the Detroit in me, but I took Ben Wallace over him. That when my pick
Chris
was up,
Webber.
I went Ben Wallace.
See Webb, yep.
So, Alvin, you leading the way with 3 Piston picks. You got Isaiah, Grant Hill, and Ben Wallace.
Right.
High Rollers, do you have any Pistons on your team? Dennis Rodman and Chuck Daly.
Yeah.
I got Joe D and Chauncey.
Well,
Yeah, we
McGrady was a
definitely-
Piston too. Even he was a Piston for a year. But McGrady was with the
Who'd you say?
McGrady.
McGrady. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Head scratchers, you got Rashid, and that's
Well, then in
it.
that case, Allen Iverson.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Ball Hawks. Well, you're not a Piston fan, so that you don't count. So yeah, so us Piston fan, we're representing with those Piston players, that's for sure. So
Hey.
uh-huh.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What are you gonna say, Alvin?
I was just gonna say, like, Grant Hill, like I said, that's why I say a prime Grant Hill. Like, Grant Hill was a beast, man. If he never got, like, I mean, you can say that with a lot of players, obviously, but Grant Hill was, man, he was special. He was cold.
You know what? You would dare to say that Grant Hill was LeBron before LeBron came out.
Hey y'all, I just saw I had my screen blocked so I couldn't see. We got a special visitor, a special guest on the show. And Jelani was supposed to draft. Unfortunately, due to some issues, he wasn't able to. So Jelani, welcome to the show, sir.
Welcome. Everybody can hear me?
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
man,
I just saw you were there, sir.
No problem. I've been watching since halftime. I saw the first five. I missed the first 5 picks, but I saw the last 6.
Okay, so what's your expert opinion, sir? You're a Piston fan also, so I don't know if you're able to see this very well. And Princeton, unfortunately, I just saw your message. Asked could I zoom in on it, but unfortunately, this is the best thing you can do, sir. But oh, you know what? Actually, hold on, I might have a trick.
Oh, all good.
There we go. All right, so Jelani, what's your expert, unbiased opinion on the way this draft looks? Who's the winners? Who's the losers?
Can I say a few players I'm surprised that didn't get picked?
Yes, please.
I'm surprised Penny didn't get picked up.
Yeah.
KG.
He got picked up.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Okay. Mark Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this would have been my sleeper, Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He gets buckets. But looking at it, the team that I fell in love with on here was the Bronnies. Because the first 5 picks, I heard everybody talking about Carmelo, in defense. But if this team actually existed, we got to go with what the reality would have been of this team too, because we followed it up with Grant Hill. So, Carmelo, you don't play defense, they'll sit you on the bench and put Grant Hill in there, and everything is still, roll. So I think Carmelo attitude would change when it comes to playing defense because he wouldn't have any chance. The other reason I like the Bronnies is that Michael, Giannis, Isaiah, Carmelo, David, Luka, I even say Dominique and Grant Hill. All of those guys in today's game, even back when some of them played, they all can get you 50. So any of those guys would be able to get you 50 any given night. So Bronnies, I like. That was my number 1 pick.
My man.
So he just said everyone on the team except for Ben Wallace and Paul Gasol can get you 50. That's a pretty strong lineup.
Get you 50.
There's only one ball though. So
and Ben, that's the great part about Ben. He don't even want. He just want to do the dirty work, get rebounds, and keep kicking it out.
So now, Jelani, I got to put you on the spot, man. First of all, introduce yourself, man. Tell us about your podcast and tell the folks all about you.
Oh, yeah. So me, host of the Wait a Minute Show. I got my own little sports podcast that I broadcast on YouTube. So you can check it out on the waitaminuteshow.com. Just go there, click episodes, and take you to all the stuff that's on there. And we just have, well, I say we, I got my co-host Lopan. He doesn't get paid, but he's there just in spirit and support. But we have a lot of fun, talk about all the, current topics, and everything. And I give my, I can give my bias, but I also can give my unbiased opinion, on sports topics. So I don't get caught up in, if we're talking about the Pistons, if you need me to be unbiased, I can give an unbiased look at a lot of stuff.
So let me throw this out to you. Unbiased opinion: are the Pistons a playoff team this year?
Not yet. I think they get close, and with the additions that they just got, this is the season where they learn to play together, but then they learn about winning, because Caden Cunningham talked about it before. It's just like, it don't matter him almost finishing rookie of the year. He gets the big picture, is that it's all about winning. Nobody's going to talk about you and winning. So everybody play their roles. I think they figure those roles out and how they work together, and they get close. I think they'll, be around that. They could be in the play-in. I would say that possibly, but I think this is more set up for next year, where they'll be making a little bit more noise.
Okay. Around the 8:38 mark, guys, Jerry, a listener of the show, said good pick. I don't know which pick that was, but thank you, Jerry. and here's a surprise from someone I'm surprised Tayshaun Prince didn't make the cut. Anyone else surprised Tayshaun didn't get picked?
No, he was All-Star team.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
know what?
surprised.
I'm not surprised that he didn't. Not no disrespect to Tayshaun, but I mean, looking at all of these players, they all got something that Tayshaun doesn't. So
Nothing else.
All right, so Jelani, gonna put you on the spot here. We got the best team in your opinion. What's the worst team? And we're missing C4s. That's the only one you can't see. So I'll scroll over for you to take a look at that one as well.
All right.
Actually, you don't even need to see Bronny because you said that's the best team anyway.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Looking at it, I mean, all of them are good. So it's really hard to just say this the worst team.
someone's coming in last place.
Right. Someone is coming in last place. I keep looking.
There's one.
I keep looking at the team. I'm like, let me just look one more time.
His eyes keep going somewhere.
I'm gonna say the weakest, best team is I'll go with C4s. I just think, don't get me wrong, Wilt Chamberlain is the man, but we're talking about errors. I don't know if he can get up and down the court like they would need him to be. Then also, I just think he would be a liability to some extent on defense, because more than likely he's gonna play the center position, or even if he plays the four, he's gonna have to come out of that paint. They're gonna drag him out. And I don't know if Wilt Chamberlain may have a three. We don't know, but when he played, it wasn't no need to have a three, at that point. So I got a question mark, there. Chris Paul, Chris Mullin, I like him. Chris Mullin is going to be a shooter, so you really ain't got to worry about him. But I think Chris Paul, he'll be good, but how will him and Allen Iverson work together? Because not everyone, but people tend to say that Chris Paul is a little bit of an a-hole to a certain degree. That mesh, that more of the chemistry. So I think the talent, everybody's talented. I just think more of that mesh and what they would need to play team ball. You might have some people, conflicting there with it. And Bill Walton, they'll probably start talking crazy and everybody be like, who is this guy? I think he, I didn't get to see Bill Walton play, but I heard he was pretty good. So I take everybody's word for that, because not just people just ain't just gonna put names out there, just to put names on it. But I just think the chemistry of the team will probably suffer more than anything.
So C4, we got a chemistry issue. What you got to say? What you got to say about this GM? What you gonna do about that?
That's why you got Phil Jackson to manage those Eagles. Phil Jackson won how many championships with Eagles, with some of the biggest Eagles? He'll manage this team quite well. That's why you need a strong-minded coach like Phil to manage this team.
Good point.
So I like my. Of course, I'm gonna like my squad. Unbiased or biased. I could be unbiased too, but defensively, I just think nobody's gonna be able to score much on my team really. So that's. And then, like I said, with Phil, arguably the greatest coach of all time, he will manage this team pretty well.
Awesome. Any final words? Any final thoughts?
I'm not saying they're gonna get blown out or anything.
No.
It's gonna be still a tough win for anybody.
Awesome. Any final thoughts or any additional thoughts? Any from anyone?
Yeah, it was fun. I would be anxious to see how this plays out on 2K.
Well, I don't know if you saw the beginning of it, Jelani, but we tried to pull a switcheroo and do a WNBA draft. So I'd like to see how it would turn out if we did that.
Hey, just make sure at the end, whoever wins, just make sure at the end, whoever is the winner of the draft, you don't give them that itty bitty little trophy that they gave Kelsey Plum. You know.
Oh yeah,
Like a
yeah,
kid trophy.
That they got.
yeah.
That was
Well,
disrespectful.
Princeton wanted to suggest that whoever won will get a lap dance by me. So, Bronnies, I will see you this weekend at the family reunion, sir.
So yeah, it looks
Hey,
like Mr. Bronny.
we only have one vote.
Man, wow. Man. Not a fight I want to see.
Me either. Me either.
Hey, what about
Hey.
and I'm just throwing this out there. What about I love the NBA football season is about to hit the same version, NFL.
I got Scott Mitchell. As long as I can get him, I'm good.
You
You gotta have a practice quarterback on your squad, right?
you can have them.
No, Jelani, that's a great idea, man. We need to get that together.
Wouldn't you rather have Rodney Pete anyway?
You know,
I like it.
actually, no, I'd rather have Andre Ware.
Wow.
You know what? I'll go back a little further than that. I'll take Chuck Long.
What about
Wow.
Eric Hipple?
Oh, Eric Hipple was actually decent.
So was Scott Mitchell.
Ugh,
Yeah, for like 2 years.
man.
Hey, that you know what? That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Detroit
but one of
history
those years was in
QBs.
Miami. One of those years was in Miami. It wasn't Detroit.
Courtney, you see this? I had erased all these names,
That's right. I know you did.
and now they just brought it back, and I'm like, geez, I had taken them out, and now they're back.
We're sorry. We'll do like a warning before we start flashing back to all-time trash talent.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But hey, still, I root for my team. I still,
Right.
I'll be there. Actually, I'll be there this year. They playing the Packers. I'm gonna fly up there and see that game.
Nice.
Okay.
I want to try to catch a game or two that's close here. I know they're in. I forget their schedule, but they're somewhere relatively close. I might try to check that out, but we'll see.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll change. Maybe it'll change around.
Yeah, maybe we can get Alvin to come to a Lions game.
Hey, depending on who they playing, I want to see the other player get off.
Oh gosh.
Somebody gonna have a record day.
I think that the Lions are going to be much improved versus last year, as long as there are no injuries.
Yeah.
Hey, hard.
That's not hard.
How many games did they win last year? 3?
Well,
4?
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm not
three.
being funny. I'm just asking. 3.
like 3 or 4.
13-1.
Okay. So they can win
And
6 and be an improvement then.
And you know what? The good part about that, Courtney, though, last year they were in a lot of games. I think they lost like 6 games by 7 points or less,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. And that was with trickery and trying to do whatever it is that they want. And I honestly do believe, now I do, because I was one of the people, I think they really do believe in Dan Campbell
Yep.
and they want to play for him.
Yes.
So it's going to be different. So Dan Campbell has turned into a guy that you can root for.
Yep.
And for a city like
I do
Detroit,
like him as a coach. I do like him as a coach.
yeah, for a city like Detroit, they appreciate that. They appreciate,
Yeah.
hard work or grind, ain't flashy and all that stuff, just all about trying to, get business done. So
That means they
year was
fire
the
him this year, right?
what's
What
that?
was that?
That means they end up firing him this year, right?
Yeah,
Because they fired him
yeah.
last
Oh,
season, coach.
oh, please don't say that. Still trying to get over the Caldwell firing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, how do you fire that guy? So,
Last year was truly the first year in years that I saw the Lions play and not give up. They were losing games, but they were giving forth effort. They fought for Dan Campbell. They fought for themselves. And that's something I haven't seen in their culture in a long time. So that's what got me excited.
Yeah. Yep.
To see a coach cry after the first win.
And I like these draft picks. I like the aggressiveness to go up and get Williams. It may not be this year, but next year, because he got something to prove. And they got pieces. They just got to be able to put it together.
Well, we definitely gotta get you on the show, Jelani, talk some Lion football. Alvin, you're more than welcome to join if you want on that one, in support, of course. But guys, thank you all so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. Really appreciate it. Congratulations to the Bronnies first pick overall, which means you sucked last year, but you got the first pick. You know, so congratulations to you. So you're the summer league champion.
Yeah.
Wow.
I get a ring.
Yeah, we're gonna give you your flowers. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining. Y'all have a good night.
Give you
All
that,
right,
that bench
thanks
from
a lot.
James. Take it easy.